Shoot. Good morning. Good morning. Just a minute. Good morning. How are you? I'll pull you closer here. Hopefully. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess what? Today we are doing some. Yes, that's right. Today we are going to be making some banana bread, and I say welcome, welcome, welcome to Cooking Through the Chaos. I am the host. My name is Trina Edwards, where I am helping single moms to restore hope and to overcome adversity through culinary experiences. So just hang on with me. My camera do not want to stay stationary. But anyway, that's what we are doing today. I normally come on here at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays until further notice. You know, there's a lot going on, but today what we want to do is make some banana bread. One of the things we do here in the kitchen is we spread more love, and one of the ways we do that is by creating dishes for other people. So I have got my instructions specifically. I know how this person likes their banana bread, so we are going to get started. Okay. So if you can hear me okay, put a one in the comment as this device is keeps moving. There you go. There you go. Put a one in the comment. And I'm going to get started. I want to make sure I can see you. Give me a second so I can see your comments. I want to make sure I can see your comments here, okay? Give me 1 second to fix this device. Hopefully it'll stay stationary. Okay, so let me make sure I can see your comments over here. Oh gosh, let's see. Okay, we are going to get started. I say welcome. Hey there, Janet. Okay, thank you for typing something. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. I couldn't quite see you, and I really appreciate just I seen your little notification. I appreciate you supporting the ministry, sister. Okay, we're going to get started. Hopefully, I won't be before you long. If I cannot see your comments, I probably won't be able to acknowledge you. I have a couple of devices going on here. There's a lot of cooking going on in here. I'm cooking my dinner, some dinners, should I say. I got that on. I have blown some fuses or something, so I have to shift everything on this side of the kitchen until I get that side fixed. Trying to pull it together, okay? So give me a second here. I got my oven on, and let me share this with you. Let me slow down. For those of you, as you come in, make sure you type a one in the comment if you can hear me. Make it one tomorrow. Oh my God, girl, you need to get out of my head. You something else. So anyway, we are going to share some love to a sister who I haven't seen in a while, and also you're gonna help me. You're gonna help me doing this because I'm working on getting into shipping. So I want to, I ship those sweet potato cornbreads to my son. They end up smashed. So I got to retry that one. I got to wrap that a little more. But this time, this banana bread, I think it's going to come out okay because I'm playing better this time. I have one of these. I purchased one of these from Myers. I like it too. It's nice. It's nice and big. Let me give you a little. It's nice and big, and it has a lid, and so it should get there pretty nice. I think so. So it's gonna be interesting. So if I can master my shipping, my baked goods, then that's another avenue. That's another avenue of resources. You know, us women, we have to think outside the box. Okay. So anyway, I have a recipe here. Let me tell you. I told you last time about these recipes. All right. Welcome, welcome everyone who's coming in. I want to make sure I can see you. So give me a second. Try to turn this one on so I can see you. Um, uh, nope, I can't see you over there just yet. But I have a recipe here that I have tweaked again. Okay, I tried it out the original way, but years ago, whatever it is, because this is an older one, I adjusted it. Okay, so this one it required me to put some chocolate chips in it. I didn't want to do that, okay? So if you see this, it's like that, okay? It says chocolate chunks. But if you see the back, I have a whole bunch of writing on here that I made it my own. I felt that it needed a little more spunk or something to it. So I wrote it on here. And now, once again, this is my recipe. So what we're going to do to get started, I'm going to show you what we're going to need for this recipe, okay? If you be so kind, make sure you share the broadcast. We want to reach as many people as possible. Hopefully you can see what we have here. First of all, I have my oven. I have my oven at 350, okay? And then we're going to need some butter. Now, this is what happened. The butter I had out already, but it was too soft. When you work with butter and it says soft butter, room temperature butter, you don't want it to be too soft that it's too soft, like liquidy. It's still solid, but you can, it has to have a little give, not a lot of give. So I hope you understand that. Okay, this has a little give. You know, if you squeeze it together, I put it in the refrigerator about 15 minutes ago. So it has a nice little give to it. So I wanted that kind of texture. So one of the things about cooking, you will learn, you will get familiar with textures. As you mix, as you stir, as you combine, the texture that you feel will let you know if that recipe is going to turn out right or if it's going to be a flop, basically. And one of the things you want to make sure of is that, like in the summertime, you have to be more careful because it's warmer inside your house. So a lot of things will be soft quicker. So I hope you understand that part. So anyway, let's get on with the recipe, okay? And if you be so kind, make sure you share the broadcast. Tag someone who needs a few recipes. Maybe you know someone who is interested in getting their cooking business up and going again. Maybe you know someone who wants to enhance their cooking business. Then tag them because they can schedule an appointment to see how they may be able to fit in one of my programs. Okay, so we got the butter, got that. We have some buttermilk, salt, nutmeg, cinnamon. We're gonna use some baking soda. All right. We have 3 eggs here. I already told you the salt. I put those in these little containers for quick purposes. And I have put the cinnamon and nutmeg in here so that it would be easy for me. We're going to need 3 cups of flour, okay? And then we have here 1.5 cups of sugar, okay? So let's get this recipe together again. Make sure you share the broadcast. First of all, we are going to get started. And I have my little leveler here. We're going to get started with the butter. You want to use unsalted butter, preferably. That way you can regulate the salt because we already have salt that's going to go into the recipe, okay? So, we got this butter here. Put that right there. And then the next thing we're going to need to add is our sugar. Our 1.5 cup of sugar. All right. Dump that in right there. Okay. Use this as my garbage bowl, I guess. Get my dish towel to wipe my hand. And then, for the sake, I'm going to use the hand mixer. If you have a big mixer, you can use it. But for the sake of showing you, I want to use this. All right. So what we're going to do is, it says mix it for 2 or 3 minutes until fluffy. So it's going to be a little noisy. Maybe. So hopefully you can see all of it. So you're going to mix this together for about about 2 minutes. Guesstimated. Keep your eye on the texture of the food, of the butter and the sugar. So we're gonna do that. Almost there. Make sure you turn the bowl. You want to get every little nook and cranny. Okay, let me pour this down some. A little more. There you go. And as this is doing that, I'm gonna see if I can get you on the other device. Okay, there we go. Somebody over there then chimed in. Hey, Mary, Mary. All right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, set that right there. And hold on 1 second. Now we're gonna, hey there, Margaret, how are you? Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we got that together. We're gonna add our eggs one at a time, okay? And I've told you this before, that the reason why we do that, for one, is so that we make sure that our eggs are all good. When the chicken laid the egg, that he laid it really good. Okay, we're gonna put one in at a time. And for the sake of time, I'm gonna crack that one right there. It looks good. You always want to look in there and make sure them eggs looking good. So let's do this. One egg at a time. And stir. Did you know that this banana bread is like one of the top 5 recipes that has been Googled recently? This is another reason why I'm doing it. I don't know why people Googled it. I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me why, but it was one of the top 5 recipes that was Googled. I'm just saying, something's up. Something is up. Okay. Okay. So we got that together. At this time, you might even want to, scrape your bowl down. Scrape the sides all the time. Make sure everything is getting incorporated. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to have to mix our dry ingredients together, okay? So give me 1 second so I can move this stuff out the way. I told you I have been busy this morning, and what happened was, as I was trying to get my dinners prepared, somehow I blew a fuse. So I have to wait till somebody come fix it. So in the meantime, oh, you can't see it, can you? Oh, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. We over here doing the dry ingredients, okay? So you got the wet ingredients. Now we're going to combine the dry ingredients. And that is the flour, okay? 3 cups of flour. We got the teaspoon of salt. Got the teaspoon of baking soda. Now that, okay, it came out. And now we have our cinnamon and nutmeg, and because, some of us a little funny style, I'm going to sift it because I saw some lumps. And remember, maybe you have an older sifter, but you can get these little sifters anywhere in the store. Okay, so I'm sifting this, and if you can see, it has a little rough stuff in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna smash it down. You got your little rocks or whatever, what's left over. All you gotta do is smash it down through there. You don't have to waste anything. Okay, just smash it on in there. And what's left, I put in my garbage bowl. And now, because I like my bread to be light and fluffy and stuff like that, I am going to sift it again. This is the quickest way to sift things, okay? Just a side note. No need to pull out the old-fashioned sifter that we used to use back in the day. Could just sift this, and if I had a spoon here, you can just feel the texture. It's a whole different texture. It's nice and light. Okay, so that's that. So now we're gonna sift this a little more. Oh my gosh, we're gonna set this aside because you know what I forgot? We gotta add the buttermilk. Add the buttermilk, a half a cup of buttermilk, and we need to add our bananas. Now, I'm gonna just add a half a cup of buttermilk in here. Okay. And you hold on while I get the bananas because I forgot the most important part of this recipe. You know that? Just 1 second. So now, here's the trick with the bananas. You want to make sure your bananas are nice and soft, okay? I don't care how they look. They need to be nice and soft, okay? So you're going to need 3 bananas. 3 bananas, so don't eat them. Save them. They're still good. They're still good. And what we can do, we're going to smash them up, all right? One of the things, you can get you a smasher. Got you a smasher. Or you can just use a fork. But seeing how that was the closest thing to me. All right, I'm going to lift you up a little bit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hey, Margaret. How are you? Hey, Tanya. How are you? You know, Facebook don't want us to be great, so you have to use multiple devices over here. So, okay. Now, we got 5 bananas here, okay? So here's the more recent one, I guess. And here are some other ones. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to use that one. They say the darker they are, the more flavor it is in them. Which is probably true, but who knows? So what you're going to do is just, could have did this ahead of time, but so much to this production you have to remember. Oh my gosh. So I got one there. Put this in my garbage bowl. And then you want to get the other one. Now, technically, I could just smash this up with my hands, which I probably will. But just because you're watching, I will smash it with the smasher. Or maybe not, because that means I got to wash some more dishes. Oh, my God. Somebody always ringing the buzzer. Somebody, Tanya, somebody ringing the buzzer. Can you get that for me? Okay, hold on. They don't want nothing. I decided they got to call me first before they keep buzzing the buzzer. Who is it? Who? Oh, shoot. They come to fix the kitchen. Okay, hold on a second. Hello. Yeah, come on in. I'm doing a video, but you can fix it. Okay, they came to fix the kitchen. That side.
Where the heck is it?
Right here.
Oh. That one?
Both of them.
Okay, so it's probably this one is out.
Okay, so we're gonna smash it up. Put it on in there. Here you go.
Uh-oh. The only thing is it's stuff plugged into... Nothing's pumping.
So we got the banana smashed up, okay? You can smash them up a little more, smash them up as much as you want. And then we're gonna mix them. Let me turn you back over here. Oh, my goodness. Take it slow. Lightly mix it. You don't want to over mix it. And now we're going to add our dry ingredients. Just add it on in there.
One question.
Okay.
So I hit the reset on there. When's the last time you used this plug?
Well, what happened was I plugged those in, and it sparked.
Yep, and that's what it looks like.
And then.
Okay, so I'm thinking this one's bad.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and replace that.
Okay.
Because I hit the reset and it come back on. So.
But this is not coming on right here.
Well, because the power was off.
Oh, so is it working now?
It is now, but I'm gonna fix that, replace that one, just so to be sure.
Okay.
So.
It is live, you all. It is live TV. Okay. So we're gonna mix this together. Y'all know my life is not simple, so y'all go plan. So anyway, so we're gonna mix this together. And because I want to get a feel for it, I'm gonna pull this out right here. I want to get a feel for this. And I'm going to move to my spoon now so I can just kind of fold it in. I'm going to fold it in. And at the same time, I'm kind of getting a feel for how the texture of my banana bread is going to be. Oh, I forgot. The young lady said she wanted some nuts in them, okay? So what we're going to do is add some walnuts. All right. Add a couple walnuts. Depends on how much walnuts you want. Let me move this out the way so you can see a little better. Okay. So now we're gonna add some walnuts. Walnuts. You're gonna have to put the recipe on paper. It's on paper, Sister Tanya. I just didn't feel like digging through my cookbook. It's on paper. It's on paper. It's on the computer. So we got some walnuts. Then you guys have to come back and see how this turns out. These are half pieces. You might even want to break them up some. I'm kind of eyeballing this. Okay. Oh yeah. Just kind of finish working it in. Get all the flour. I might add a few more nuts, but that's basically it. You don't want to mix it too much. Make sure you get all the flour. Incorporate it. And that's it. So what we're going to do is, let me show you the rest of this. I don't necessarily have to spray this because she's gonna be concerned about getting it out the pan, not me. Well, be nice to her. Gonna spray this, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my handy dandy sifter, put a little flour. Little flour at the bottom so she can get it out easy if she wants, if she desires, so it doesn't stick. start scooping this in the pan and put it in the 350 degree oven for about 45 minutes. That's basically what you're gonna do, okay? So if you had a scale, you could kind of weigh it and balance it out so both of them will be the same weight. But that's it. That's it. I want to make sure I didn't miss nobody's comments. But... And then we'll see how it ships. Okay. So make sure it's even. And if it's not, I have this to make sure it gets even. So that's the gist of it, okay? I'm gonna do the other one. Put it in the oven for about 45, 50 minutes to make sure you check it after that to make sure it's not moist and stuff. You can use a toothpick, use your finger. And that's it, the banana bread for today. If you want more information about how you can get your food service business up and running, then I want you to make sure you reach out to me at calendly.com/refresh and renew, and you can schedule an appointment and we can talk. Thank you for joining me today, and I will definitely, I don't see any questions over there. Definitely be talking with you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.